Hello, good evening, good night. Yeah, it's late on at night, but I just thought I'd make this video just before I went to bed. I'm a little bit tired, but I just wanted to make it. And so, like this last week or two, I've been making lots of videos every day, and I do thank all those people that have been like watching, and especially there's a few people that have been like binge watching. Thank you very much to Penship or Pen Name and Tanya in America. Thank you very much. I appreciate that because it puts the numbers up. And I did a song. I did on Instagram. I did a song from and an impression of Mel B from the Spice Girls, because she's from Yorkshire. She's got a very strong Yorkshire accent, maybe even stronger than mine, believe it or not. Up. And and I did this song. I did this parody. I put it on, and someone said you got you know, nice voice or blah blah blah, and a few people have said that, and I just wondered. I know some people know that I have been to London for the X Factor. Now, oh dear, Windows Defender, piss off. It looks like a bug. Anyway, so when I went to London for the X Factor, well, I didn't go to London. I went to Manchester, and so I sent off, because I applied online, and then like a few months later they sent me they said your first audition has been a success. Now, I didn't want to really apply for X Factor, but the thing with these programs is you've got to apply a long time before.
2320.
Shut up! Piss off! This phone has been doing this for the last hour or so. I don't know. It's like everything's coming up on it. People viewed your video more than 220 times. So what? Piss off. Anyway, so I wanted to go on Britain's Got Talent, which has become Britain's Gaijin Talent, because most of the people who go on there are Gaijin. And but I left it too late for that, and so I went on X Factor, which is mainly for singers. Now, I have written a few songs, and I think they're quite catchy, and I performed those songs in Nagoya and online, of course. And so I sent this off. And then within a few days they said, oh, you passed the audition, please come to Manchester. And so I bought a ticket on a credit card. I didn't have a lot of money, and like a fucking idiot, my brother had given me some English cash, about £5 and I gave most of it back to him when he came over, like an idiot. And so I went over to Manchester, and I went, and it was near the football ground, or the back end of the football ground. And I said, look, I've passed the first audition. He said, oh, you're special, come this way. And I went back later in the day. And if you've never, I think you should all apply if you can get in to the X Factor, or probably the BGT is the same. There are some right fucking crackpots. I'm not kidding. I don't know. I think I'm fairly normal, but some people might see me as strange. But I maybe do some strange things. But I do know the difference between someone that's a fucking crackpot or fucking not all there, and like someone that is there or they're switched on.
22.
Shut up! Maybe that was bad timing.
People viewed your video more than 200.
So like it says power off. See that? This is why I get crazy. It says power off. And I'm clicking that.
Cancel. Power off. 20 Saturn.
See, that would drive anyone fucking crazy. Fuck off. So
Slide on double tap.
I'll fucking double tap you in a minute. So this so I went in front of the first group of people, and I did my song, which was 2 words, and it's online somewhere there, and I'll put a link maybe. And so I did this 2-word song, which was about my wife, because every time, like, she was wasn't talking to me, so I used to count how many words she would say in a day. And it was my wife, she spoke 2 words to me as I set off today. 2 words that I won't forget as I was on my way. One of them sounded like a duck and the other rhymed with cough. My wife, she ain't no diplomat, although she looks like Gorbachev. Then it was like 3 words, 4 words, and then the thing to the story. Well, no, it's not the paragraph or epilogue, but it's like something like that. The moral to this story is, okay. Anyway, so I did this three times, 4 times, and I didn't make a mistake, and I got through to the producers, and they filmed it, and I filled in a contract, and that was it. And they just said, the producers just said that it's a good song, and that was it. Then I had to wait for the call. I had to go back to Japan and wait for the call saying, we want you to come and appear in front of Simon Cowell and Lewis Hamilton's ex-girlfriend. And then, so, that call didn't come. And not only that, when I was going back to Japan, I missed my fucking flight. So I had to get another ticket, which cost 600 quid. Lufthansa didn't give a fucking shit. He treated their own people like shit, and so he did with the customers as well. A sake break. So when I was there was an old lady, and she was about in her 70s, and like I said, people do stand out. And when it came on, the auditions from Manchester, this old bastard, they put her on again, and it was like an old family friend. Not the guy with the funny song, country and western song. This old fucking bastard who was 75, who was never going to get anywhere. And this is why I wish upon all those judges a miserable end. Bastards. So, but if you do want to go to X Factor, you've got a tune and you can hold a tune, go for it. But like I said, if there's something, I thought I was a bit quirky, I might get through, but I didn't. So, but you might. No, you won't. But you've got to be really, really good and exceptional and something different. But now, like I say, they bring in people from all over the world. They pay them to come into the country. They put them up in hotels because they want that talent, because there's only so much talent in England. And anyway, so that is my story, my complaint, my whatever about X Factor and the fucking producers, wankers. No, see, but the thing is, you have to live there. So if you get through, you have to live there. So if you're unemployed, for example, you need to be supported by someone, because they don't support fucking anything. They don't even support their own workers. So people that are working on the show, they have to pay for their own accommodation. So they travel to a city, they have to find and pay for their own accommodation. X Factor will pay for fucking nothing. Believe that or believe it not. And people, but of course, but the only people that can afford to do this are like interns who have got like wealthy parents who can support them. And this is why all the best jobs go to the people with wealth, because obviously a normal person that doesn't have that kind of money cannot support himself and it's several months. So anyway, I'm getting tired now. So thanks for watching, if you've managed to stay all the way through. And I'm going to finish this. I'm going to look at the computer a bit longer. I'm going to practice a song for the Kimi no Nawa. What's your name? Say my name, say my name. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Please subscribe, share, or say, who the fuck is this weirdo? Bye bye.